What's going on, everyone? Brady here. Today in the shop we have a 2016 Ford Mustang. The vehicle was hit in the rear end, so we are replacing the rear bumper along with the rear body panel. Start the process by grinding off the factory welds on the rear body panel. In this lower portion of the rear body panel, there's some seam sealer covering the factory welds, so we'll take our wire wheel and take away all that seam sealer so it reveals the welds behind it. And we'll grind those away as well. Now that all our welds have been ground out, we're going to take a hammer and the seam buster and start splitting the rear body panel away from the adjacent panels, such as the taillight pockets and the floor. Get that last weld split open and then remove the rear body panel. Now it's time to prep for welding, so we have to grind off any E-coat or glue that was there from the factory. In order to weld, it has to be bare metal on all four sides. Now that everything has been prepped, we're going to throw the new panel up, get it clamped in place, and just do some test fitting before we actually start welding anything. Once we make sure that the deck lid closes and opens and it's got a good seal, we'll take off the rear body panel and start applying our 3M panel bond. The manufacturer required that this be weld bonded on. You want a nice even spread of panel bond along the two mating surfaces, so there's no gaps in between any glue. And now we're going to start welding the panel on. Now that all the welding is done, I'm going to lay a bead of seam sealer along the outer part of the rear body panel. That way no moisture or water can seep through the new panel. And then give it a nice design with an acid brush, mimicking the seam sealer that is on the rest of the vehicle. Here's the end result after it's been painted. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.